But one of the reasons I am there is that I want to make sure that no family, no young couple, not only in Portland but in the state of Maine, has to make the decision about whether or not to stay in the state or move out because they don't have a job. And it's important as we build community from the ground level in our cities and towns that we make sure that everybody has a role, everybody has responsibility and a job, and it feels like that they have a commitment to their community. And we also, most importantly, need to make sure that as we move ahead as a state, nobody is left behind. And I just found out that as mayor of Portland and as a city, we can raise the minimum wage. And we don't need to wait for Augusta. We don't need to wait for Washington. We can do it now. And I will be proposing this fall a minimum wage for the city of Portland that will make sure that nobody is left behind, that everybody has an opportunity to live and to work, not only in Portland, but in the rest of the state. And despite the fact that I really feel there's so many things that we can do in our cities and towns, it's really dependent on having a strong partnership with state government, with the legislature, with an administration. I just told people earlier tonight, I became a grandfather 9 months ago. Thank you. That puts me in applause box. But thank you very much. Became a grandfather. And my daughter, I'm 61 years old. My granddaughter is 9 months. And 2 weeks ago, I went and spoke at a rally in Portland that Sierra Club put on that called or asked or demanded that we not allow tar sands to come into the state of Maine. Thank you. But what I also talked about was climate change. And the fact that we in Portland have just spent time working with national experts looking at sea level rise. And that's a real issue facing Portland, South Portland, and a number of communities up the coast of Maine. And the consultants all said, in the next 50 years, you may expect 2 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet sea level rise in Portland. 50 years is not my horizon. But 50 years is in my granddaughter's horizon. 50 years is in every person who is sitting here that has a child or a grandchild. 50 years is in their horizon. And we have an obligation to think ahead those 50 years and to act tomorrow, act next week, and act next month on climate change issues and those issues of the future. And I want to make sure that my granddaughter has the opportunity to be in this state and prosper because you, me, people on this stage act in a way to address climate change, sea level rise, the economy, and education so that her future in the state of Maine is secure and bright. So I ask every one of you that when you leave here, go back to your community, go back to your town, go back to your city, ask your mayor, ask your town, not only to increase the minimum wage, but to make the investments, make the decisions, to make sure that all our children and grandchildren have a secure future. Thank you very much, and thank you for being here.